Welcome to the fourth day of our daily devotion titled Faith Instead of Fear in the Pandemic. Today's devotion is titled, Will It Impact Me? Whenever a storm comes in our way, our most common reaction is to think about how it will affect us personally. However, it is also important to remember that we are not alone, that we have Jesus in the boat with us through the stormy weather. I want to encourage you today that in the middle of the storm that you are in right now, you can still step out in faith, knowing that the Lord is with you and will never forsake you. Here are some life application questions that I want you to step back and think about them. Just be completely honest with yourself on this one. How much is your self-interest, your instinct for self-preservation dominating your thinking at the moment? How much do you relate to that picture of the disciples who just seen Jesus feed the 5,000 huddled in that boat in fear for their lives? What does it mean for you that in the midst of this storm, Jesus to come walking towards you on that violent sea? Again, being completely honest with yourself, do you relate more to Peter as he stepped out of the boat in the midst of the storm, or to the other 11 disciples? Take some time in prayer, asking the Lord to give you the courage to step out of that boat in faith in the midst of this pandemic. In Matthew 14, verse 22 to 23, we read, Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone. Thank you for listening to today's daily devotion. I hope and pray that the Lord's message has encouraged you to step out in faith during this pandemic and reminded you that He is in the boat with you. Make sure to check out our other playlist for more and complete daily devotionals.